First thing, I usually stretch. No. Just no. I'm not even that flexible. Travis is very flexible. Yeah, he does a lot of yoga.
How do you know that?
We're very close. No. No. What do I do when I come home? Yeah. I usually just kind of jump on my couch and I love American Idol. If American Idol's on,
We have something similar.
that's my favorite thing to do when I come home. If that's the season, I'll catch up on American Idol, or if it's been that's if it's a long day. If not, then I live in the hills, so I go outside, go for a hike, or meet my friends. You know, you have people over. You know, I like the UFC, so if there's fights on, I watch fights. So, but yeah, anything. Friends have them over. You know.
Have you ever had any particular fun experience? You know, something crazy or fun did to you? I don't know.
In my life?
Yeah.
Like a crazy fun experience? Waking up every day. I mean, it's pretty exciting. I made another day. That's great. I'm here. This is a crazy fun experience. Wow, that's. I mean, it's such a broad. Yeah, I mean, I've had so many. I mean, I traveled. I love to travel, so I think every time I get to travel and meet new people, and I think that's, you know, traveling to me is my number one favorite thing to do. Any chance to get on a plane and go hang out. I love hotels. I love staying in hotels because you can be like room service. You can be like, I want a cookie, and they're like, yes, Mr. Buckley. And they'll come in with the like, thank you.
Any supernatural experience?
Yeah, actually, Travis and I had one when we were in England, when we were at the Ghostfacers convention in England. And this is totally true. We were in this, I can't remember the name of the hotel, but we were across from this really haunted place. It was very haunted. It seemed scary. And we had left the room, us and the camera crew, because we were shooting while we were there. We'd all left the room, and there was no windows open. There was no, because there was thunder and rain and the whole thing. And we went down for our dinner, and we came back to the room to go over the equipment and look at some of the footage we shot. And there's a huge window that you have to like to lift up. It's heavy, and it was open this much, and the curtains were like, and the wind was coming through. We were like, it's like, whoa. Yeah, it was scary.
So you believe in supernatural?
Yeah, well, I did. It was a little embarrassing. I wet myself. Accidentally, I just peed. But it was an accident. You know, thank God I had extra pants. You know, otherwise it would have been really embarrassing. So, but we won't talk about that.
Okay. Do you like the other supernatural shows, like Buffy, you know, or Charmed, or something like that? Or...
They suck. They totally suck. I mean, really, Buffy? No, Buffy's hot. We call Buffy, our characters anyways, call Buffy, it's called the Buff Chub. You know? She's so hot she gives us a Buff Chub. Got a Buff Chub. That's Ed and Harry's world. Yeah, it's a Buff Chub. But, yeah, Ed and Harry have massive crushes on Buffy. She's the hottest slayer of all time. Yeah.
So, since we're on the subject of vampires, what do you think of the Twilight Saga and all the fuss-ins about that?
I'm not joking at all. It makes me sick. I think it's the worst. I hate it, okay? I really don't like it. I think it's terrible. I don't get it. I've read one of the books, and I was like, oh, I get the books. But the movies, they're so bad. And all due respect to all the other actors out there that are in them, but they are fucking terrible. It's like terrible. Like, I'm like, I don't get it. I'm like, what the fuck are these people watching? You know, the Twilight and the fucking who are the Team Jacob and Team? It's like, fucking, your team sucks.
And it's like they have really nice directors, like David
Great
Slade,
director,
who's right.
but they're just this. It's just terrible. It's like the guy looks the guy. He looks like he's got to take a shit every time he sees. He's like, I can't.
Yeah, actually, we have in Naples we have a guy who
Yeah.
would dub him in Neapolitan, and he's like every time there's this fart noises when he's like, oh.
Oh, it looks like he's like, I can't. It's like, I can't stand him. It irritates me. Everything about it just irritates the hell out of me. If it was good, I would give it massive props. And whatever they've done to figure out how it makes so much money at the box office, awesome. But it's terrible. It's so terrible.
So,
have I told you that I don't like it? Because I think
no,
it's
I
terrible.
don't think so. So, being serious again.
Okay.
I was working with Kelly Carson because she's so popular in Nip and Tuck. You know?
She was like we had the script. Her and I have the same manager. So my manager read the Ghostfacers script. She's like, I love this. This is great. And so we're trying to find someone for the ghost. And she's like, well, Kelly would be great. I'm like, do you think that she would do it? She's like, well, let me send her the script, but I think the script is great, and I think she should do it. And I'm like, well, there's no money. Like, there's like when we seen no money, there was no money. Like no money. Like we gave you the coffee, maybe, and a banana. And that was it. And it was not even a good banana. It was a bruised one. She read the script and loved it and said she laughed out loud and thought it was really funny. And she saw the episode. We sent her the episode of the Ghostfacers, and she's like, "This is great. I'd love to do it." And we're like, "Okay, but remember, there's no money, and we're kind of just like hanging out in like wet, dingy places, and you know, it's us. We'll have a lot of fun. You'll laugh. It'll be cool and crazy." But and she was like, "I don't care." She came and she just hung out. She was perfect, like so sweet and so just ready to hang out and be with us. So it was really cool.
Are you keeping in contact with the other actors, you know, in real life? And you're hanging out together or something like that? Do you have time to do that?
What are the actors? Just actors in general?
Actors in general.
Yeah, a lot of my friends are actors that I've grown up with. You know, and I've met some great people at this festival. I mean, as an actor, it's just kind of like being in a circus in a sense, because you're traveling all the time and you meet this person, you become really close with them, and then it's over. And then you're on to the next group of people, and you become really close with them, and then it's over. And it's this, so it continually. So you form these great relationships, and you have all these people that you become close with, and it's always refreshing to see them again. But yet, when you're gone, you're on to the next one, and you'll always be in love with them. So, or you know, I love these people. So, yeah.
So this week,
Okay.
just one last thing, we want you to say hi to the site. So
Okay. How do I pronounce it?
Supernatural Legend.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Buonasera signore e signori, mi chiamo AJ Buckley e Ghostfacers. Ciao! Ghostfacers! Oh, we're ready?
Yeah.
Okay, take two, right?
Yeah.
Buonasera signor and signori at Supernatural Legend. I fucked this up again, didn't I?
No, but
I did. I shit the bed.
keep rolling.
Okay, let me take it again. Just play all of this.
Okay,
all right.
I keep rolling.
Do not cut, okay? Do not cut. Okay, here we go. Buonasera, Supernatural Legend.
Yeah. Woo!
Mi chiamo AJ Buckley, Ghostfacers, Ed. I don't even know what I'm saying, but thank you for the support. What's up? Hopefully Ghostfacers will be in your neighborhood soon, and if you have any problems with ghosts or supernatural, Don't call the Winchester douche nozzles. Call us. That's where it's at. It's a gun show. Bang. What's up?